what should people want to plug? Anything?
Your Instagram show's coming up.
Oh, my Instagram show. That's great. At Alicia _Montoya_H. Not easy to find, but you know.
We'll put it in the description.
Yeah. No, I don't. I can't even remember when I have a show.
Really?
I have shows in Spanish here.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the month, but I can't plug.
Yeah.
You cannot.
I can plug it if you're a Spanish speaker. I got my show with Leo Di Battista.
Yeah. La Estupenda.
In Estupenda, I got 2 runs of that this month, last week of September, and then 2 runs of my own show, Payasa.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
what I have.
Go follow her on Instagram, and don't follow Pato.
No, actually, I don't want to.
Oh, and October
want to.
5th, I'm opening for an American comedian.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sid Singh is coming October 5th, Comedy Lab, and I'm going to be opening
Great.
for him. Yeah.
Say that again?
Sid Singh?
Sid Singh.
Yeah.
Indian?
Well, so he is from Indian heritage, but he was
cool.
born in America.
Because Singh is a...
Singh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sid Singh is... You figure that out.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming on. It was a lot of fun.
It was really lovely to have you. Thank you very much.
I thought it was like a
no,
show.
I don't share. Yeah, that was just like a... I was presenting you
Thank you.
to the audience. I don't know.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
At the fact that I'm a white Brazilian. They don't laugh at any of my jokes. I open for Leo, and
Are we already doing this?
yeah, I usually add it out
Okay.
like a couple of minutes of the intro, but I'll probably leave this in. I was opening for Leo, and I was bombing kind of. My jokes weren't landing with the Spanish crowd. I opened for him in Spanish, and I just said, "So I'm Brazilian," and laughter. Like, first big laugh I got the whole set, you know? That's all I said. I didn't even follow it up with anything else. I just said, "So I'm Brazilian," and they laughed. And that's where I come up with my new joke that I'm doing, which I say after that. I'm sure you guys have questions, and I'll answer them after the show. That's the first time I said that. But yeah, racism for sure.
For sure.
It's
a lot of
hit.
racism.
It's a big hit. I think I'm going headphoneless this podcast.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I might change that up. I'm indecisive, remember?
Yeah, I think you're gonna
It's
want
a
to put
weird
it back
feel.
on.
Yeah.
I can hear me.
And I think I was already like used to.
I was speaking. You're looking at me very focused. I think you were focusing on the audio, right? You were trying to figure out like, how am I gonna do this?
The thing
I
is,
mean, I'm focused
Speak a
on
little.
the story,
Let's see.
but
Yeah, try to see if you can talk,
I can do this.
you can
Can
do
you?
it. You don't have to wear the headphones too.
dude. Every single
taking them
episode.
off.
Oh, no.
She's a goner.
Headphoneless.
And she's a goner.
All right.
See, I was so used to like speaking like without headphones to you guys, and I was like, I know everything's gonna change the second I put on the
Headphoneless.
headphones.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You guys, it's whatever you guys want. But I'll have them on because I need to know if you guys are talking away from the mic
I'm
and
just
stuff
very
like that.
self-conscious, you know.
Yeah?
As a female and a comedian, I feel like that's just self-consciousness.
Too much.
Yeah, it's just maxed out. God gave that all to me.
You said you were gonna be like very anxious about the date of the podcast, and you
but,
weren't at all. You
I-
were very laid back.
I wasn't because I had other concerns, like my flight being canceled.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
other shit going on. This
Yeah.
was your last
Like
priority.
I also had like 2 friends that invited me to their wedding in October.
Oh, you
and-
canceled for this podcast. No, that's the right choice.
Yeah,
That
no,
is the
I
right
didn't cancel
choice.
for
Yeah.
this podcast, but at one point I was like, I can't sleep. And it's like, what's bothering me? And it's like that I'm too broke to pay for 2 weddings.
Oh, hell
and it's
yeah.
like, okay, tomorrow I'll cancel. And that just gave me like, so
Isn't
I've just
that-
been focused on different things.
Yeah. Isn't that a little embarrassing that like here in Spain you need to? Is it Spanish your wedding or American wedding?
So they're not actually Spanish, but they are doing a Spanish wedding.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Because you make money in Spain if you throw a wedding,
Yeah.
which
I
insane.
hate because then don't call it a invitation.
No, it's
and
a-
don't call it a present because you're just negating 2 of the basic concepts.
of
Yeah.
throwing a party.
I don't know if you guys ever seen Father of the Bride. This is like an old movie. It's like
Oh my god, don't they have their wedding in the backyard or something?
they do, and one of the jokes
That
it's with
would be lovely.
Steve Martin. Yeah, and one of the jokes, and he's like, he doesn't want to pay for the wedding and stuff like that, and one of the jokes that he says is like, oh, we should just have everyone pay for their invitation and stuff like that, and then
And that was a joke?
It was a joke in the movie, and I was like, that's not a joke.
That's
here.
not a joke here.
It's
That's
for
not a
real.
joke here.
Oh no,
Right.
my eyelids are trembling. It's a bad sign. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, because of the lack of sleep, or what? Are you
Because the lack of sleep, the racism at work,
and the worm living inside your eyeball?
yeah. Oh no. Oh no, don't say that.
That's if your eyeball twitches, that means you
I'm
have a worm.
hypochondriac.
No,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
No, no.
Am I hypochondriac now?
Yeah.
Because now
I knew we connected easily because we have the same thing. She's an anxious person
But,
too.
yeah, do you ever get?
I was gonna say
it's
the
a
B
weird
word.
feeling.
Sorry, I was gonna go. She's so anxious.
It's
like
a weird
me.
feeling when your eye twitches. Do you ever just like let it twitch? Because you can stop it if
Yeah.
you like. Sometimes you just like let it like twitch, and you're like,
sometimes when I feel like I located the source of my anxiety and solved it and it's still twitching, it's
Yeah.
like, I can't do anything more for your
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
Okay?
You would just have to live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just be the weird person with the eye trembling. Yeah.
yeah. So welcome back to episode 42 of the
Not
podcast.
42 at all. 28. Holy shit.
Oh, it's your age and
Oh, wow, you actually
mine.
know.
Wink,
It
wink.
is. I thought your eyes were trembling when you did that. Oh no.
Then maybe.
Yeah. Do you want to like introduce yourself, or I don't know where you're from and stuff like
shit.
that?
It's not your age, right? I don't want to pass that. Is it?
No.
Not the
clearly
first time
not.
he's asked. Not the first time he's asked the guest. Their
I'm in my
age.
Their age?
30s.
Yeah.
I'm cute for my age, but like I'm in my 30s.
You don't look your 30. You look younger.
Thank you. Botox is what.
Oh, hell yeah.
We had Andreas on, and Gabriel couldn't stop talking about the fact that he's 40. I was like,
Oh shit! Is he?
yeah, dude.
well, he's turning 40 in a couple months.
I
Okay.
kept referring to him as like the old guy of the scene.
Yeah, I was like, dude, like,
of the Madrid comedy scene. And he
I
didn't
mean,
look bothered by it, I don't
like,
think.
there's also Jimmy's and JD
Yeah, but that's like,
and-
yeah, they act their age, I would say. But Andreas is just one of the dudes, you know,
does
one of
Jimmy's
the
act
guys.
his age? Do you think?
Yeah, he keeps
just one
like,
of the guys.
Yeah. You're one of the guys. Wait.
Am I one of the guys?
Oh no!
Do
Here
you
we go.
know that there is there is a WhatsApp group for comedy
Yeah,
in
I'm in that.
Madrid,
Yeah,
of course, and there's
I
an
think.
alternative one just for females that was open after like one of the gifs,
no.
nudes, rants of,
Oh, no.
of y'all.
Yeah,
And we just opened it and it was like, we need a place where
This is
there's
our place.
not
Of your
titties.
own
Yeah.
nudeness.
no, not
not
their
a
own.
single nude has been thrown in that group. Sometimes I do feel the urge just to mess with them, but it is true that it is
Just throw a
not
curveball.
used at all.
Yeah. You know, one thing that really threw me off the first time we met. You're not gonna remember, but I was doing your guys' show, the open mic that
I
you
do remember.
All right, low self-esteem, and then I was reading. I know what was it? You were reading a notebook.
Maybe.
And yours, I think, and it threw me
Hopefully.
off because it looked like mine. And in my head, it was like, "Oh no, she's reading my notes. How embarrassing!" And I said, "I think you're reading my notebooks." And then you look at me and you said, I would never want to steal your white guy jokes. Fuck you." And I was like, "Oh no," I was very embarrassed by that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was hilarious. It was really funny. I thought it was a great like burn. I was like, "Oh." Fair enough.
Oh.
No, I didn't say that for this effect.
Sorry, I
was
get-
not
I get-
expecting this response.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, only on stage. I have a third response anywhere else in
Yeah?
life, which is just
hide.
no. Fetus. Just like
Fetus position.
fetus position and
Cry
die
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually
the
my move.
possum, I think, you know, when like
Yeah.
Pretend
they
to be
see
dead.
yeah, pretend to be dead.
Yeah.
You'd
You'd be like, if you're like in a war, you'd just like be in the battlefield, just like flop over.
Yeah, maybe they won't hit me.
Smear a little bit of blood in your face. Just be like,
Sometimes I think, what would I do in a school shooter situation, even though I'm not in
Yeah.
school? And it'd be like, just go to a side, lay down,
Pretend
a
to
little
be
blood,
dead.
pretend to be dead.
that's actually very logical too. I think most people would do that.
No. In a school shooting situation,
I would.
I feel like this like they don't like they kill people, but like they know who they killed, right? Like it's the
What do you mean?
Because they normally kill like 6-7 people.
Are you
It's like-
Hawkeye? You tell where every single bullet went?
Yeah.
It's an automatic. I don't think you know.
Yeah, these school shooters.
okay, you try that and let me know how it goes.
I think
Let's not ever put this theory to the test.
if
please.
I was a school shooter and it was close, don't be mistaken. I think I would miss a lot. I don't think I would pay attention. I think I would kill the 5 people that I really hate, and then I would just go random because I don't think.
Yeah.
I think you're
still
just
make the news.
overtaken
You
by
make the news.
by what?
Sorry, you'd still make the news.
Oh yeah, for sure.
5 people.
Yeah.
Would you though? Because they're on mass shooting number 368 in America.
In America.
year.
You're right.
Oh, you're gonna do it here.
I'm thinking Brazil,
You're gonna
where
do
I
it.
grew up.
I'm sorry, I was thinking like you're gonna do it in a comedy club here. Just kill the.
Oh no. Yeah. Have you guys ever been like anxious about like reaction from the crowds? Not you, Pato.
Oh, I thought you meant
but-
about school shootings. I'll be like, yeah.
Have you in the U.S.?
'cause in
Were
the
you?
US, yeah.
I think of you like too old for that stuff.
Do you know they've been happening since the early 90s? Like,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, come
I
on.
never in Brazil. No, we didn't have one school shooting that I remember.
oh, congratulations.
In
Yeah, no,
Venezuela, did you had kidnaps, public kidnapping,
Yeah,
but
that's
not?
the thing. Like school felt like a safe place.
Yeah.
The second you left school, it was like game on. You can be kidnapped.
Yeah,
But like you did feel safe in some.
Maybe that's-
like
Yeah.
sometimes they broke into like the movie theater and you would be like they would like just like
yeah.
rob you while you were watching a movie.
Yeah.
Like, that
Really?
has happened.
wait,
So
you
there's
wouldn't
not really-
stop watching the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just like
your
get out of the
brain-
way of the screen, please, because like this is an important scene.
So you don't
Yeah.
live with that constant tension and anxiety. Your brain sort of tricks itself into thinking, okay, there's a place that there might not like
have
kill
any
you.
issues? Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's the solution to the United States. Just make everywhere else super dangerous, then the schools will be safe. You know,
Yeah, you should
make
run for
poverty
president.
a horrible issue in society.
there's no place that is safe in America. You're right. It's
Yeah.
like church,
kinda random.
movie theaters, schools.
You're
Yeah.
never safe.
Shit.
Yeah, it's never
You're
safe.
never safe.
The thing is, it's random, but in Venezuela, it's just like such a close.
There's more of a
reality.
structure, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Brazil was the same thing. Like it's from my house to my school. That was a safe, like I don't know, pipeline of movement. As soon as I go to the shopping mall, I was like, oh shit, something might go down. You know.
Yeah.
You know what happened a lot in my shopping mall? Unrelated. A lot of like suicides, like a bunch of them. Yeah, like
Oh.
every other year. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is there like a structure that lends itself to jumping or
Maybe.
hanging?
Yeah,
or
there
I don't
was
know.
because the shopping mall was like super tall and you could kind of like from the last floor you can kind of see it all the way down. So I think that was appealing to suicide.
you hear like this happened like 20 years ago. There's like a Chinese man that killed himself in a mall. I was gonna say supermarket in a mall
Here in Spain
because
or-
like his wife was spending too long shopping.
No way.
It's a true story.
That is no way true.
I'm
There's
like-
a lot
I'm like
going on
80%
behind that.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the
Making
theory.
me question.
Did he leave a note? Did she take that long that he had time to like think about this and leave a note? Like
Yeah.
it took too
Look,
long.
I've
Bye-bye.
been told. I realize that like the way I speak to people and give off like news facts is like I give half the news and
Yeah.
like I never like I
Deep dive
expect
into
someone
them.
else to
Yeah.
maybe like finish the second part.
Yeah,
or
let's
something like that.
let's
You
start.
feel like Fox News. Like there's fake news
Yeah.
here somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, but I felt it as that was coming out of my mouth. I felt the fake news. I was like, it might be fake, but I'm 80% sure. Look it
Yeah.
up, people. Look it up.
Let's start like the
podcast. All right, sweet.
doing things that we prepare for because this is fun. This is all cool and games.
Oh, you just
and-
want to start with the things we prepared for?
Yeah, not really. I just want to talk to you about Fringe and about your trip. I
Okay.
think that's awesome. And I also want to talk a little bit about your background.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
interested to know about that too. And also, I really want to not make it that apparent that you're the second lady of 28 episodes in.
Too late for that, brother.
Yeah, no, third. Shit.
Okay.
Third.
You
which
forgot
is
about someone.
I'm not gonna say who.
That's
ever.
a good call. Good move.
Yeah, she's a bitch, but no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love them both, but it's embarrassing, and I don't know what to say about it. So let's just move on.
Just
if you don't
move
care.
on.
He's the one that books the guests.
It's
So
not.
he's-
It's all Victor. It's all
yeah,
Victor's
fuck it.
fault.
Actually, yeah, it is Victor. Fuck him.
Yeah, it's Victor. So yeah, first question. When did you start comedy? I know very.
Oh,
What?
What? 2019?
2019?
Yeah.
All right. So
It's like early
5 years in?
2019. Yeah, and
Awesome.
I started doing it with I made some friends, and the funny thing is I started. I was like doing I did a couple of spots.
uh-huh.
And
Madrid?
in Madrid in Spanish.
Oh, cool.
And I was like super confident, and me and two other female comedians, we just went. I had to like highlight female comedians. I hate that term, but for the story, it's important. We signed up for like a contest,
Uh-huh.
and in a really small town.
Where about?
It's
I bet Adrian will know.
it's in Castilla-La Mancha, but I'm not quite sure. I
Ah,
forgot the. Oh no, Tobedoso.
Torrejón.
No, no
Torrejón.
Torrejón, no, del Toboso.
Torrevieja.
Del,
Toledo.
no, not the big one. No, So Dulcinea del Toboso?
What what
Oh,
now?
you know, if Adrian was here, he would know it right off the top. of
I'm
his
sure
head.
he would.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sure he
it was
would.
something. It was something with T. I forgot.
right.
Okay. So.
There. Why there? What's
Because
up with that small
thing
town?
Is, small towns have these big contests, and they actually pay well if you win.
Oh,
and
really?
a lot of comedians actually make a living just touring some contests.
You know what? I say this every episode, and it's kind of a lie. I was like trying to be a writer before comedy, and that's also a thing with writers. The way you make money initially is like you go to contests in very small towns because they pay like 5,000 euros or something like that. It's a lot of money.
Okay, well, it's not 5,000. It's
Oh,
just
no?
like,
Oh,
it's like
right.
500.
Right.
Maybe
Right,
300
right.
if it's really small.
Yeah, I think I exaggerated too. I don't think it's 5,000.
No, I feel like people respect more a writer than
writer?
a comedian. Yeah.
Possibly.
But
yeah.
it also makes sense because you get a lot of like dudes in sweaty black t-shirts and like cringy hair and jokes. So like, why would you respect that?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
anyway.
people say they're like a writer, it's like it's like you feel like they spend their time in coffee shops with like turtlenecks. And, like, looking real fancy and stuff.
Remember,
yeah.
I bought a turtleneck
You
once?
bought a turtleneck
Yeah,
for
that's
writing?
true.
And I would go to coffee shops and write.
Dude, this was your dream.
This
I
is
guess.
true. Yeah, this is
I know. I
kinda my
totally
dream.
forgot. I know he would wear that turtleneck unironically. Like it wasn't a joke.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it because my dream is to be able to buy like a nice tailored pantsuit for
Whoa.
comedy. Because I feel like I need it.
I think you kind of don't need it.
No, I don't. I definitely don't. But I want one.
I think also, those are all like because those are not the jobs, comedy.
No.
The job is struggling at shitty clubs and just getting your face smushed into a wall every time you bomb.
Yeah.
That happens way too often for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a hit within my friend group. Let me tell you.
I know. Your friend group hates me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
Sorry. So you went to a competition.
Oh shit. Right. And anyways, we went there. We were super confident in our jokes, and the last 3 acts were us 3. So the first one went on stage, bombed. The second one went on stage, bombed, and she bombed so hard that at one point she was like telling them, "Why aren't you laughing?"
Oh no!
And this is a small town, but it's still 500 people.
In the show,
500 audience members.
that's like a huge ass theater.
It was outside.
It's outside.
It's outside.
That's weird.
And I was about to bomb for the first time in front of 500 people.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I
How was
bombed.
that?
Like this
Yeah?
isn't like an uplifting story.
I was waiting for the
no.
Oh, you knew it was gonna happen. Like
No, but I saw it coming.
Yeah?
The first row was the council members of the
Oh,
city.
no.
City, sorry, town.
Yeah.
And it was Vox.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Yeah. No, I'm like, and my jokes.
It was Vox?
It was Vox.
Were they
What
all,
was
like, in
Vox doing
suits?
there?
And my jokes were about like vaginas.
Yeah.
So
V
that
for
was-
Vox.
Oh yeah, I want to clarify. I meant my female friend group. Like that, I realized like that sounded really mean, but
No,
I didn't
no,
say
no,
my
no.
female circle of friends. Yeah,
I knew it was the female
Yeah,
group.
yeah. Sorry.
Are my jokes offensive? Do you remember my jokes at all?
I didn't feel offended. If you had offended me, I would like.
Yeah, I would kind of say
Yeah.
something.
Maybe not say it because I think people already think I'm cunty enough.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
My
but
story
I
of
would
our
feel
first
it.
encounter. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that
yeah.
was a fun little jab.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Those Vox people definitely thought you were cunty then.
Oh,
But so like the first row was just filled with like people in suits, like looking like the literal. Like,
Did they know what was
evil-
going on? Did they understand it was a comedy show?
they did because they laughed at every man that came before us.
Oh no.
Yeah. So bombed
no.
hard, and when you bomb in front of 500 people, it's like
Yeah.
complete silence for
That
10 minutes. And the thing was,
sucks.
it was 10 minutes, and my 2 friends got off stage earlier, and I'm like, fuck no.
Oh,
I'll
no.
take my whole 10 minutes, and that will. You know when
It's
you
imprinted
bomb
in
and
your-
like when it's so good that you do like when you get so many applauses and
Yeah.
applause breaks and you're validated because
Yeah.
you got issues.
Yeah, of course.
When
of course.
when 500 people don't laugh,
Yeah.
you want to cry.
Yeah.
Wow. And
But
that
you're a big
it-
girl, so you don't.
big
I say
girls
that
don't
to
cry.
myself all the time.
But you want then you want to like eat pizza and
Yeah.
look
And
sad.
drink. and smoke.
Did you guys like all like cry together in a bar or something? Or, I don't know.
The worst part is the finale was the next day, and we were so sure that one of us was gonna go
Oh no.
that we actually had a second night of the hotel room booked.
Oh no.
And the next morning, we're like, let's just leave. We were just like,
Really?
sad. We were sad.
You just bailed.
We were all like, this was hard. This was rough. You know,
That's the problem too.
we just but also it's a dose of reality. Like we've been on 4 open mics.
Yeah. Yeah. But why do you think you were doing so well before that? Like because of the confidence, you think?
I mean, I think also I was in Madrid, and there's a difference. I don't want to say like, oh, Hicks. No, not at all.
No.
But it,
difference level. Like,
yeah,
you
like,
need
there was
to
a lot of
really-
people, like a lot of older people, like just the mentality of the people in that town already indicated just by their leaders, their political party.
Yeah.
I could tell that I wasn't gonna be their fave.
Yeah.
Hearing about vaginas wasn't like a fun thing.
But
for
what
them.
do you do in that situation? And I honestly don't know.
You
At
change, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. But what do you, if I don't have any other jokes, like,
Then you have to talk to them.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
And you have
to
to
the
make fun
500
of you.
people.
Just make fun of you in
Oh, no.
terms that they understand.
Just
but I'm not good
like,
at that.
Be
Yeah.
a little like pussy and just
Yeah.
like convert to their like.
I don't go to small towns.
Yeah.
I go to Barcelona, Valencia, and Madrid.
But we should, right? We should go to small towns and kind of get that part of like. No,
I don't feel like we should do like it's not mandatory.
it's not mandatory.
They
But like,
don't give you a diploma.
would you? It's just because you're so far ahead of me. Like you started with Leo, right?
We
More or
started,
less.
like a year later.
A year later.
Well, after that show, I stopped doing comedy for like 8 months.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it was
Traumatizing.
it got me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was hard.
It really
And
hit you, yeah.
then I came back and I opened an open mic with a friend,
Oh nice.
and then pandemic came, so we closed that,
Yeah.
and then I started again.
Okay. After almost a year, 8 months. You said.
Yeah.
Whoa. And then okay, so all Spanish until that point. No
All
English.
Spanish until that point, and it was right after confinement. I came back here because I got stuck in COVID in America. I came back here, and I did Mike's Madrid stand-up comedy,
Oh nice.
and that was my first English. And
Really?
yeah, and I love it.
It's
Because
awesome.
my personality just shines.
Really?
In English. Yeah.
I love your set in English. I don't think I've ever saw you perform in Spanish. Now that I think of it.
You're invited next time.
Yeah, I'm curious to see because Leo's really different between
Yeah.
English and Spanish, and that was shocking to see. I didn't expect it to be that different, you know. But it is different, but ever since then, right now you're like touring and doing like a bunch of stuff. Are you?
I mean, I'm really broke, so I can't say I'm tour because it requires an
I don't mean
initial
like
investment.
you're rich from tour. I just mean you are tour like you
I
are.
try
Exploring
to
other
Yeah.
cities.
Yeah,
so-
like I'm going to Amsterdam at the end of the month.
Awesome.
Trying out San Diego spots, but like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm touring because it kind
Okay.
of implies like you have to go from one place to the next,
Yeah.
and I have to come back here and
It
like,
implies that you need like that
do my
poster,
job.
yeah, with the dates and the cities, and that's
Yeah.
not what you're doing. Or
no,
are
it's
you?
more like if I know that there's a city where I can crash on somebody's couch and
Yeah.
like EasyJet or Ryanair has like a
A
cheap
cheap enough flight, yeah.
then I can try to.
Then you go.
Yeah.
But that's when did you start like putting a lot of effort like that? Because I couldn't manage that right now. I don't even think it's smart for me less than a year in to start like let's go to Barcelona. No, dude. First,
Oh, but Barcelona is great. I mean, it's terrible because you can't find a cheap place to stay.
Yeah, that's the first
That's
thing.
the reason why it sucks.
Uh-huh.
But if you find a train with like enough advance, you can get it for €9.
Okay.
And their comedy scene is a little bit bigger. You get to meet other comedians
Yeah.
that do travel around there for like.
Okay.
And, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I made really good friends from people that were just passing by.
In the cities.
Yeah, in the cities, and then and that's why I ended up going to Fringe. Like one of those guys ended up,
really?
like convincing me like that's the place where you have to go to meet other people.
For the Fringe, did you like? Were you invited with a group, or you just say I'm just fucking going? So let's
I'm
just
just
fucking
fucking
go.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird because I know a couple of people from the Barcelona scene,
Yeah.
but like I'm not. I struggle socializing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, I do.
Mato's just nodding yes very strongly.
Yeah, thank you for acknowledging.
Yeah.
that. I was gonna ask how like Fringe was it a good experience going to Fringe? Did you perform or did you just go to see?
I
it?
performed
Yeah?
because I made just
Like, did
the
you know you had a
basic
spot,
math,
or-
you realize that you have to perform because
Oh,
you
okay.
don't have to, but it's a lot of money.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it actually?
Like,
Well, I guess the UK in general is like a lot of money, right?
I mean, it's 25 days, so you
Yeah,
already
it's
have
a lot of money.
You pay to stay in a place for 25 days. That's a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Oh, you stayed for the whole thing.
But then Edinburgh itself is just so expensive during that time.
Yeah, of course.
And they have like 7 festivals simultaneously. Like
Oh,
there's
yeah,
an opera
music.
festival,
Yeah.
a film festival. I went to a jewelry festival, a book festival.
Jewelry?
Yeah, there's
What's that about?
it's just
Just
people
jewelry?
exposing jewelry.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because it's all happening at the same time, and you
Yeah.
realize it's because they have shit weather.
Yeah.
And it's
that's
the only month
moment.
where it's like not terrible.
Not
And even then,
horrible.
it rained almost every day.
People say the food there is shit. Like
That's so bad.
Yeah?
I enjoy. I mean, I'm vegan, so
Ah, well, then
I brought it in because you asked.
Yeah.
But the
when I get
vegan
it.
food is okay. I didn't try the haggis.
No.
I heard Edinburgh is like a beautiful city though.
It is.
And there's like a
gorgeous.
mountain or something like that.
I want to go so bad.
Like the comedians on the last day of Fringe actually climb it.
Oh,
But
yeah?
I was
Oh,
like,
that's
fuck
sweet.
that shit. I'm not gonna climb
Oh, you
this
didn't
at
do
4
it?
in the morning. That's
At 4 in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like,
Sweet.
let's watch the sunrise. Like,
You know, the vibe that it gives off is like, I never went. The vibe it gives off is like, you know, those movies, there's like a superhero school that there's a bunch of superheroes. That's the vibe with comedians going to Edinburgh because you have
I
like, yeah.
love that movie. I've seen it like 12 times.
You've seen the movie? This movie is
I
fucking
heard there
great.
was a sequel coming.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Are you guys talking about like Super High, the high school?
Super
one?
High.
Super.
No, it's not Super High, but it's something.
I
like
think it's
that.
Super High.
No. That's like
It-
a stoner movie or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like that's like Snoop Dogg's
But I
movie,
think it's
but-
super something high.
It's high is definitely in the name.
Yeah.
Superhero High? No. that's-
Superhero
no, it's
High,
not
that's
Superhero
awesome.
High,
Yeah, that sounds like a good
It's in the
weed
sky though. The
trend.
fucking
Sky High.
Sky High. Oh, that movie's great.
sky. High.
Oh, that movie's so good.
Dude, I
Yeah.
was literally just remembering that the school is in the sky, and I was like, "Isn't that funny?" And then it's called Sky High. Yeah.
But that's in my head. That's what like Edinburgh in that festival for comedy is, because you have people all over Europe grouping in one city, and it looks crazy. It looks like, you know, in one
It is.
in one door you can get like a black comedian, which is crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
but you got
they will
comedians
say
of-
that. Like, oh,
Really?
there's a black comedian.
Oh shit!
Just like it's a female comedian, it's a black
Yeah.
comedian, guys.
I was
Come on.
avoiding saying the female one. Yeah, but yeah, you got every type of comedian. What are you laughing at?
Just because he's like, no, I won't
Say it, dude.
Because you guys are so like awkward around female like people. Like,
Yeah, they're not female people.
Yeah, no.
You're so awkward around female people. Female dogs was cool, but female people.
Yeah, female
No,
humans.
he's great around female dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am
And
kind
he
of
said, no,
freaking
but
out.
he says that to me too. He says
And it's weird. If you say it, now that you say it, it's weird.
It was kind of a joke. I said to Pato, "Come to the podcast," because I'm shy in front of girls. Then I sent a gif of like Pluto being like this, you know. It's a little.
then you sent it to Victor too.
It is a funny joke.
Yeah.
I'm blushing, I think.
Yeah. It's like 70% true.
Yeah. A little bit.
I am more awkward in front of girls. Is that sexist? I don't control
I feel
it.
like that's just the way we've been socialized.
Right?
Yeah.
You think-
we don't interact with the other like
Right?
sex the same way that we do with our own.
All right. I thought it was just
Yeah.
me.
No.
With black people too, we change. No, I'm just joking.
You're
Sorry.
Look at, he's all flustered.
I don't know.
Now you're blushing.
Yeah, now I'm blushing. I don't know, but I do have a different gear whenever I talk to girls. Are we talking about this? Are we deep diving into this subject?
You're talking about it.
For a
You're,
second,
Yeah.
I thought like, what? Like, do you give me like a penis-shaped mic?
No.
Are you talking like a different gear? Like, it's like, oh, okay, now.
No,
now I
no,
know
no.
what
It
he
wasn't the.
Yeah,
that
it
wasn't the
wasn't
joke.
yeah.
Yeah.
the penis shape, like it comes back in almost every podcast.
Every
I think,
single
like,
podcast.
No. To be real, I think like 30 to 40% of the podcast, the penis shaped mic is addressed.
Is
I think
addressed.
It would be addressed by a female guest, though.
First time.
It's first time.
First female that addresses that the mic is phallic a little.
Oof, it's so phallic. But
Is it
also,
so phallic? It's not that phallic.
even got a head.
It does have a head.
I
It's a
mean,
big old head, yeah.
You know what? The
we
microphones.
don't have boob-shaped mics.
No,
but it's
we
or
could've.
vagina-shaped.
We have ear-shaped mics, which like porn actresses uses for like ASMR stuff. Have you seen this?
Oh, the
have you heard
sucking
about
of the
this?
ears, yes.
It's
Yes,
crazy.
yes.
Like there's.
No, I have not seen that.
You're right. Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
It is.
But I can tell what you guys see now.
Yes, and it is awesome. So it's 2 ears. There's like a head, Then
Oh, it's like
2
a
ears.
hat. See, I thought it was just like
No,
one ear.
it's actually
and
so.
you're
It's
like,
actually imagine
Am I
that
wrong?
box. Imagine that box, and out of either side
There's
are
a ear.
literal ear, like rubber ears.
Rubber ears, and the ears are the microphones, and they're super sensitive. So yeah, exactly. They lick the microphone and do like ASMR stuff in front of the camera.
Binaural audio.
Binario.
I don't know how you pronounce it, but
I
but
don't know
it
either.
just means the each
Binario.
ear.
Binario?
Sure.
No, I don't think it's binario.
I don't know.
No, it's not that.
It's not binary audio.
Oh,
It's-
okay, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I feel like we went into the weird.
But the point is
route
that
of
each
this
ear, like
conversation.
obviously the right ear is only will come out of your headset on the right
Oh,
side.
by audio. But no, I have no idea. What were we
I
talking
don't know.
about?
She's
Yeah.
bisexual, right?
I am,
All right.
but like not
Thank
a lot
God.
of people know that.
You said that on stage, I think.
Yeah, but not a lot of people know that.
Ah,
No, we can edit
just
this out.
everyone
I mean,
that sees you live.
I don't. No, but I don't actually talk about it too much.
I feel like
because-
she's been called out, and we can edit
Oh
this
no!
out.
Oh no!
No,
Oh no!
but it's
Sorry,
like,
I thought that
people
was
always
like
assume
a.
I'm straight, and I'm also married to a guy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's just like I never actually own up to it too much, and I
Really?
don't want to like.
Let's
explain
cut it
to
out. Sorry.
No, it's just like
So yeah. Fuck! You derailed me.
I know.
It was
I
your
think
fault.
I'm making you more pleasant. It's fun to see though.
Ah.
Anyway, Fringe, how'd that go? That was
Yeah.
it's just weird because people you ask around and they give you like advice and they tell you like, okay, you're not gonna break even, and it's like,
Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense because it's like I kind of made the math, and it's like I would have to sell out almost every night.
Yeah.
Right. So like, how do you get your spots? Do you
Yeah,
like-
I was gonna ask the same thing.
So,
How do you organize the?
So Fringe, you kind of need like a venue or a producer or like a company or something.
You need to know one of them, or
Oh, I mean, you don't need to know, but you do need to like apply. A lot of them, there's not really like an application. Like just fill it out,
Yeah.
and they will get back to you with an offer. And like based on who you are, like they might offer you like a shitty place, or like
Uh-huh.
if you have 80,000 followers, which I don't,
Uh-huh.
you might get like a nicer one, like a
Okay.
bigger room. Like you can ask around.
Right.
And you have to pay for those, and those are so expensive.
Like it's like a kind of like a rental.
It's a
for-
rental. Yeah. And then you have like bigger venues, and those are really more like if you're a bigger name.
Yeah, yeah,
And then you have Free Fringe, which is what I did, which is still part of Fringe,
yeah.
but there's like 2 or 3 main production companies, let's call them that. They're not really companies.
Okay.
So I don't think they even
Are they
register
just
themselves.
people that do this?
They
or-
really are.
Okay,
And
that's
there's, like-
awesome. Kinda. It's
yeah.
not like a commercial thing. It's more like just a group of.
No, they really
comedians.
believe that culture has to be accessible for people,
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
Yeah, it already doesn't. Like I already feel like it's impossible to go to. It seems like there's this invisible wall.
Oh yeah,
To
no.
get there.
Like one of the biggest takeaways is Fringe is like the rest of the world.
Yeah, you just go.
You will do better if you just have money.
Ah,
and it is
gotcha.
ruled by money.
Okay,
You need a lot.
I thought that would
No,
end
no,
in like
it's
a
just-
positive note.
No,
like this
no,
is just
no.
the rest of the
No, this is
world.
just like a
It's
So I'm
normal-
not saying. I thought it was just
normal
like
truth.
everyone's the same, and like we all united together as
Nepotism
a world.
exists,
No.
and if you have money, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
To get a spot or to like just live in general.
Yeah,
you mean
well,
like
just, I mean, like for instance, to afford to live within the city,
Uh-huh.
it's like when I booked that, when I started to look at places, like it was £2,000 to
Oh.
stay for a month in a van
Oh shit.
parked in the street.
Oh no.
Like yeah, so like Airbnb started at £2,000. It's like
That's
that's not what I even
crazy.
pay for rent here in Madrid.
No, it's
and I have to pay
insane.
rent and this.
But that's just for those months, I bet, right?
Maybe
shouldn't
yeah,
be that
it's just
expensive
yeah, like I said, it's like the
otherwise.
whole city's like I think
Dude.
they double in like population
Jesus.
during that month.
yeah, it's time to get like a Scottish friend. You know.
Yeah.
It's worth it to like actually like try to make a Scottish friend somehow. You know.
Yeah.
I
Like-
did make one, but I'm also like never gonna ask her to like probably maybe ask her to be like house me for a day.
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
that's what your plan there because just a random Scottish person.
Yeah, but
They
like,
need to
it's
first.
like-
They need to live in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Second, they need to be down with comedy. I bet.
No, but you don't bring it up. Like you actually befriend them. You know, like it's kind
Uh-huh.
of like an evil plan.
Yeah, it
it's like
kind
you,
of
you go in there with
sucks.
like bad intentions.
Yeah.
Like, you
you're
go-
saying this like a.
like I don't care who
True
you are if you're
narcissist.
good.
Yeah.
I don't want to like
No,
step
like-
on your cords.
I think hopefully you'd find like an actual person that you like are become friends with, like for real.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Actually, the biggest like the thing I'm most thankful for about Fringe is that I made some great friends.
That's awesome. That's
I met
yep.
some amazing people. Like we're still talking.
Yeah.
And one of them is Scottish.
Hell
Hopefully
yeah.
she buys her house.
Let's go.
But
That's also like the softest. Like is whenever you want to assign for like get rolling. Well, how do you say this to a university? And you see enrolled in a university, and you see the best things about it. There are quotes like, "I made the best friends." That's not what you want from a university. You want to get a good job.
Yeah.
So same here.
No,
like-
I mean, I get that Edinburgh is like people Fringe. You want to. I get it. You want the awards. You want like reviews.
Yeah.
You want to. You want to. You
want
want
a guy
to
to-
fleabag this.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to get discovered. I get it.
yeah, you want a reindeer? Get a finger
No,
in your
baby
butt.
reindeer. No.
Yeah.
I don't. I
Sorry.
do not want to get baby reindeer at all.
It was a joke. Yeah.
As a female, I already get.
Fleabag also goes to Edinburgh for Fringe.
That's how Fleabag started. It was
That's
a
how-
one-woman show, and she did it in Edinburgh and in Fringe.
I thought,
and
like,
then
in the
they
show.
turned it into a TV show.
That's such a good show.
I thought in the show she goes to Fringe.
No,
but
she,
that's like
she
actually how she
basically
started the
killed-
show.
Yeah, she killed in
Oh,
at
wow.
Fringe, and that's how she got the
Netflix
Fleabag.
deal.
I didn't know that. Oh, cool.
Did you guys see her other show, Crashing?
I haven't.
Me neither. It doesn't look good.
I don't know why. Right?
Yeah, right. It's not appealing. Fleabag.
You agree that it doesn't look good? I don't even know what
I don't know.
you guys are talking about.
People have recommended it to me.
Maybe
but
it's good.
I feel like if you put it in my recommendations, I would watch it. But if it's not right there, and it's never gonna be right there because
You all go after it. Yeah.
no, because my husband's there too. So like the other day, he watched like all 3 something movies.
All right.
Like
Twilight.
I don't know, Tom Cruise.
Twilight, not Twilight. Mission Impossible.
I have no idea. Anymore.
Let's talk about
Also,
this.
both of those franchises have much more than 3 movies.
Do
but-
you struggle a lot to agree on a movie to watch with your husband, or not really?
Not really.
Fuck.
Because if I want to see a movie, the thing is, if I want to see a rom-com, he will just leave.
Really? That's wild.
No, I mean
No, but I do that too. I do the exact same thing, and I just said that's wild. And I do. If Barbara wants to watch a movie, I'll stay next to her playing Tetris on my phone.
See, I hate it when he does that. But yeah,
Really?
that's what I mean. Because like I see your stuff. We're supposed to like respect The Godfather, and I like it.
No, you don't. You do?
No, I mean The Godfather's okay.
No, but The
what I
Godfather is a
mean-
bad example.
Yeah.
But if I want to watch like.
But why can't you watch Mean Girls with me? Mean Girls
or-
is so
I
fucking
like
funny.
Or The
Girls.
Devil Wears Prada.
Or The Devil Wears Prada.
I chose The Devil Wears
Dude, that's
Prada.
a fucking. So did I.
That's a excellent.
It
movie.
really is. I think it's Meryl Streep's best performance. To be fair, I haven't seen her like really big performance in
Like-
the. In the movies.
I haven't
I don't
seen
even know
any
the name
of
of
the
the movie.
Oscar-nominated ones,
Yeah, that she
but-
won the Oscar for or something like that. But like,
Yeah. The one she's cooking a lot. The one.
no.
No, the ones she's
Julia
talking
and
about.
Julie?
No,
I don't
no,
think
it's
she got
like-
nominated for that.
It was kind of a joke. No, wait. What I was gonna say. The thing is, Barbara only likes reality shows with
Oh,
a lot of
that's-
hot people hooking up, and at one point I was like
I don't want to judge
concerned.
her.
dude, you already
I
have
was
a fucking
concerned.
child's together. Oh, there's no turning back.
I was
Yeah.
concerned, and I told her, "Look, is this forever?" And she's like, "Kinda." And I'm like, "Fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm stuck with that.
Okay, I think that's different because I don't
You don't go for that."
know. In fact,
Honestly, I
know
kinda get
the
into those shows.
Kardashians because when I used to wake up after like clubbing with my friend at her house, she used to have like a TV in her kitchen and would just be like trying to sober up through breakfast and
Watching the Kardashians?
were on.
Sounds horrible. It sounds like
But
a
I'm not
nightmare.
gonna fight it because it's there, and you know
It's
how
not
they all change their voice to be subtle, like
Yeah. Yeah.
Kanye really wanted me to. So
Yeah.
That's a good one.
so I didn't care much for them, but I know them. But I've
Yeah.
never really actively been like, oh yeah, reality TV is my jam.
No, it's not.
No.
It
Or
isn't.
like,
I can't fucking stand it. Like there was a moment where I was like seeing someone that was like really into the Real Housewives series.
You were real into
Then I got really into
Real
it.
Housewives.
But dude, that flame faded
Really?
so quickly, and now I can't do it.
you cannot.
Yeah, like I've never been able to do it, right, for reality. But then like for some reason like I rewired my brain this summer.
Yeah.
And for a month, I was obsessed with the Real Housewives of I can't remember what city it was.
Cincinnati.
It was Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake
The
City. Yeah. Yeah, he would
Yeah.
mention it.
Who's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite is thank you for asking. Is oh, dude, see this is how much the flame died. It's one of the, it's crazy to say one of the blonde ones because like literally everyone's blonde.
Is the one that fought a lot.
The one that fought a lot. She had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
She loved wine.
Oh, there's people that have many drinking problems.
Yeah.
All I know is that Mary fucking sucks. That's all I'm
Mary?
gonna say. Yeah.
Mary sucks.
All right.
She's like a
Mary
cult leader.
sucks.
She's a
like a
cult,
cult leader?
for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're starting to get into it.
I do feel like, I mean, like in Venezuela, light goes out, or maybe like the signal for the TV is jammed, it doesn't work, like you don't have cable. So if there's something
No
on
way.
and you have no choice, yeah,
That happens all the time?
Oh my god, all the time. Like
Still today?
and
Really?
even oh god, sometimes the internet just goes.
Huh.
And, like there's no explanation. And you
Not
just
in
have to
Brazil.
live with it.
I wonder why. No, I'm just joking.
So if that's on and that's the only thing I can watch, or
You'll
like
watch
my
it.
president, I would watch it.
Do you know your president has like a podcast, a thriving podcast? I saw that on
I mean,
Instagram.
I don't know if it's really
Wow.
thriving.
There's like millions of people that watch it. Maybe it's bots.
Maybe he
but-
is thriving the same way that like he won the election.
Yeah, no,
You
no.
know?
That's
Yeah.
my point. I think
Yeah.
it's like all bots.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. It's him, like a young lady, and the young girl keeps like praising him throughout the podcast. Mr. President, you're so great. You're amazing. Why were you so great yesterday? And he's like, good question. I'll answer you. And
I like this question. Yeah.
I love this question.
My type of question.
My type of question. Yeah, it's hilarious. I think it's really funny. And there's one Venezuelan comic that follows his page, and I think that's so funny.
Oh my god.
You think the downfall of Venezuela is funny, Gabriel?
No.
No, the worst thing is it is.
Thank you for asking. I
When
love
it
this
doesn't
question.
affect you,
No.
he's hilarious. I mean, if this was just fiction, it would be like, I can't, but no one would ever choose that guy.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, and I'm sorry for joking about it. My mistake. You know what? When Barbara watches the reality shows, I kind of get into it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, no, you get
I just
into it.
wanted
Like,
to say
like
that.
they are designed to like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Attention grabby.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
my roommates are super into them. They're both guys. They're both British guys, and they like to watch. They're watching Too Hot to Handle right now, for example.
Too Hot to Handle is Barbara's jam.
Fuck, dude, I hate
It
it.
sucks. It really fucking sucks because it's obviously very fake too. You know, there's
That's the thing. and
Is that the one where everybody? It's an island of hot people. Just like.
I mean,
okay.
there's a lot of those, but it's specifically,
Yeah.
specifically the one where they can't have sex,
yeah.
or else they like get the prize fund gets deducted from, or even if they like touch each other.
It's very like horny too because like it's
Oh,
a bunch
so
of hot
horny.
people. They
All the
cannot have
tension.
sex.
Yeah.
and they put
The
them
tension
into
rises.
like the situations that they definitely would like to have. Like, dude, now let's play a game of passing like sun
each other,
protector
yeah.
On your back.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're like, oh fuck. And there's just a bunch of dudes like looking miserable. Like, oh dude, come on. You
Dude, they
know?
can't even masturbate. I feel like
I feel like I
really?
would win this
Dude.
game.
yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's like, look, I am wet. I would be like, my pants might be wet right now,
Yeah.
but I want money.
I want the money first.
Yeah.
But I think they set them. I think
Oh, you
a
also
lot
have
of
to
people
fall in love too. So that's sorry. Yeah, that's one of the criteria.
Oh,
you can't fall in love
yeah.
without
you
sex.
can't.
That
Yeah,
doesn't exist.
Oh, there.
Yeah. That's a
In order to
strong
win, you
point.
have to like fall in love and
You
not
can't
have
buy
sex.
a car, not drive it.
You know what I
first.
never bought? Like people that become like they lose sensation from their waist down. Okay.
Wait,
Like-
what?
Yeah.
Paraplegic?
Paraplegic.
Oh, okay.
That's where I'm going with this conversation.
Okay.
What's the question? I can answer.
It's
I'm-
not
I'm
a question.
very qualified.
It's
Do they get horny?
yeah.
I don't know. They don't get horny. It's been proven.
It's
Oh, they
proven.
don't?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I would
No, I think it is.
I would
They do.
assume they get horny for sure.
That French movie that then later got turned into an American
In
one.
the- yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
the
a
ear
nerd
thing.
The
In fact,
Intouchable.
the famous.
Back to ASMR. Yeah, exactly. The
Yeah.
joy of life
Intouchable.
or happiness.
Yeah. So sorry. This sucks. We're not scientists.
No.
Wait.
Edit this out.
What's the name of this movie, dude?
Intouchable.
Eddie Redmayne. Oh, how do I know the actor and not the actual scientist?
Who was the?
The name of the movie is Les Intouchables.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, the
Untouchable.
Untouchable is the
I don't know if
French
I'm pronouncing it right.
Untouchable.
one. Les
Yeah.
Untouchables is the French one. Totally
The
right.
American
English
one.
one- American
they
was the Intouchable.
They do like a sex scene
Intouchables.
with the ear, and that's great. But then I'm talking. But then like I was trying to talk about Stephen Hawking,
Stephen Hawking.
and like that was the.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
Stephen
I
Hawking.
got it.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then,
Great impression.
Intouchable and the Theory of Everything are just two different movies, but I was
Yeah, that
using
he
them
was
as
super
example
horny.
that I think
Yeah.
like tetraplegics can get horny, and like Stephen Hawking had kids after the whole thing. And
No
it's like,
way.
Yeah, he did, because apparently you can't have sex because it's a different system, like muscles and nerves and.
Yeah, it's technically still a muscle, I think.
I don't know, but because it gets erect from.
It is
like, blood,
like you don't
know.
control it.
But
So
there
maybe
was that ear scene. Yeah, you're right. Like, why would they even do the ear scene if you can't get erect? I don't know.
back to the ASMR ear thingy.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
revolutionary. Yeah.
The ears.
That guy would be a big fan.
Your
I think he is
erogenous
alive
zone
today,
of
actually.
future.
Oh, is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Bryan Cranston?
Brian Cranston.
So you saw the American version.
No, I saw the French. I saw both actually.
The French one's great.
The French was amazing.
But
Yeah.
I didn't feel the need to see the American.
There was
one.
no.
There's
need.
no need.
I mean, there is no need. There was no need to make it, as I was gonna say.
Yeah.
With that dancing scene, you know, when they, like he pumps up the party. It's a
Yeah.
great scene. In real life, the guy's Moroccan though. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about that.
Is not
Just gonna throw
black.
it
Is
out
not a
there.
black dude.
No, he's Moroccan.
Medi.
Medi.
All right.
Which of the two guys?
The black guy, the helper.
Well, really?
Well, but they speak French, so.
yeah.
And
No, yeah, but-
it's kind of made clear that he came from an immigrant family.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there wasn't a lot of generational wealth in his character.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I think that the idea is the same. Just
The race
Yeah.
is different.
No, I was just
Yeah.
stirring the pot.
I
see
feel like
where
that's
it
the same
landed.
race, just different nationality.
She said it, not us.
All right.
That's-
All right. All
I'm
right.
just kidding.
I don't know.
Like black is black.
Black is black.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Amen.
but he's not black in real life. He there are black Moroccans, right? I think that's what you're saying.
There are
No.
black Moroccans.
He's not black in real life.
No, he's not black in real life. He's like brown. He's Moroccan. I don't know.
Yeah, that's another thing. What is?
We can
what
cut
is-
it. We can cut it. We
yeah,
can
let's
cut
cut
this.
it. Yeah, we'll cut it. We'll definitely cut it. Jesus,
I
dude.
think he's black.
In real life, no, he's not.
And I was on a.
I swear.
No, he's Moroccan, but he's black. Like you can be,
In
like you
real
can be a
life?
white Brazilian.
No, I've looked. I've seen the pictures.
Come on, how did this end up?
Like I've seen the pictures.
What are you talking about?
Like
Dude, what Butter's trying to say is Black Lives Matter.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. There's nothing. The button. There's nothing played. I pressed the button. Nothing happened.
But
All
I do
right.
want
What-
to.
what's
Let's move
that-
on
was
from
that
this
like claps?
conversation.
Was
I
there
had claps.
But
Yeah.
that nothing happened.
No. Still nothing
No,
happened.
but we can get past this.
All right. Fuck this.
We
Yeah.
can get
Let's
past
not get
this.
canceled.
Let's not get.
No, I just know it's a. I think it's a miscommunication between me and you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It is.
Do you
Bato's just
understand?
saying that the guy that's like in the movies, in the French one, he's black, and in
Yeah.
the American one is also Kevin Hart. So the real guy in real life, the real story, because this is a real movie that really happened. The
Oh, yeah.
story.
Oh, this is a true story.
Oh yeah,
It's
this is a true story. Yeah.
The real actual guy, he's Moroccan and he's not fully black. He's not all the way.
Ah.
That's what
So-
Pato's trying to.
Okay, no, then definitely it was a casting to
All right.
make it like more like of a shock. Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Probably.
No, I didn't realize you didn't know it was a real story. Yeah, it's a true story. That's
no,
why. You know,
I have
like,
this thing where I always get to movie theaters like 5 minutes late, so
Oh, no.
sometimes I miss like the
You-
first.
you miss
2
the
minutes.
based on the true story,
The
yeah.
based on a true
Yeah.
story, I will always miss.
yeah.
Yeah. What are your ties with the Taliban? No, with the United States.
I was gonna answer the Taliban one. I have met some people. What are my ties to the United States? I don't.
Yeah, why do you go there all the time? What's going on?
Because Venezuelan. I actually answered this to a friend once, and I realized how incredibly
Privileged?
privileged I
Yeah.
was. It's like Venezuelans just go there all the time, and it's like all of them, and it's like,
All right.
oh.
Maybe, yeah. Also something we can skip.
No, but
Wait, so where
I
you used to
have a
go-
lot of family there. You know, I have
Ah,
like
cool.
cousins and like and uncles and like
In San Diego.
San Diego, Chicago,
Nice.
Miami,
Somewhere else.
Texas,
Oh, just like
Canada,
hitting like all the
Canada?
big important states.
Yeah.
That's not even the U.S.
Well, yeah.
Well, Toronto, if you want to
We
be
can forget Canada,
specific.
yeah, we can-
yeah,
yeah.
let's leave Canada out.
But you
of this.
literally, you're hitting like all the important, like, you know, West
Yeah.
Coast.
I
and,
got places to crash.
you know, South
Yeah.
Texas and
I should do an American tour. You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, why don't you ever perform there, or do you?
I
Have you?
performed in New York a couple of times.
How was that?
It's weird because since I started here, and the scene here is so like you start here and they'll give you at least 8 minutes.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And we're really nice. We're like, hey, I'm a new comedian. It's like, yeah, come.
It's kind of like a friendship group. Yeah, it's first.
We try to be, and at least this comedy thing, I feel like, I mean, if you ignore a couple of like people,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
egos,
yeah.
I'm not gonna. I could name names because they
We
like
could get into
naming
it,
names,
but let's
no.
not.
No, like they're nice. Like, we're
Yeah,
nice.
for sure.
So they're gonna give you time. It's 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And you just show up, and most of the times you get like a free drink included.
Yeah, which
and
is
then
awesome.
you get to New York, and it's like, I know you want to get on stage, and you have to buy a minimum of 4 drinks to get on stage.
Really?
Or you have to pay them to get on stage.
No way.
A lot of people are even doing like comedy courses that you take, and then they with the course, which is not that you need the course. It's a bit like they're like, okay, and you
Give
can
you
come on
stage
stage
time.
twice
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
They give you stage time, so
Yeah.
it was a big shock. It's like, I'm sorry, I have to spend $30, and I would and just
Yeah.
drink 4, and it's like you can't get Coke, you have to drink beer. I'm allergic to beer, lady.
Wow. That's crazy. That sucks. We interviewed a guy yesterday he started up in Boston, then New York, and he said if it was for the New York scene, he would have quit. Like, he started in 99. He said, like, I was doing 2 years in New York, and it sucked. Like, the scene, it was so hard to survive there, you know.
Yeah.
as a
First time I
comedian.
performed there, and I was like, oh yeah, you were funny. So where are you starting out here? And I'm like, no, I live in Madrid. I'm like based in
Yeah.
Spain. And he's like, oh, that's good. You can have like you actually have a shot there,
Oh, no.
because you know the scene
This is
is
not
too competitive.
Not
and
it.
it's like that was
Jesus.
I just thought, like, to myself, I was like, you had one good joke in your 4 minutes. Like, you little tiny
Yeah.
dick of a person.
I also...
But it does make sense, because
Yeah,
like,
for
if
sure.
the first contact you have with these people is like so rude.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I want to be here?
Yeah, why would you waste your time? But I think, like, yeah,
Well,
people
actually,
make it still.
No, people make it, and like if you want to make it, like you have
You
to
need
go
to
to like
ignore that, or learn how to deal
one
with
of my
that.
friends actually, well, it's like a friend of my ex-girlfriend's. She went to New York to try to be a comedian, and it broke her like completely. She hasn't recovered since.
Kill herself.
No.
Oh.
She's like,
she can't recover from killing herself.
yeah, she
Oh.
hasn't recovered since. She like went back to like living with her parents and stuff like that. It's been like that for like 4 years now. or
Oh,
something like
wow,
that. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough.
But like,
scene.
yeah, because also she apparently, like, I didn't know her too well, but apparently didn't have like has had this personality where like she's never like gotten like a big sense of rejection or something like that, and like
you would
everything's
get
just
that.
gone her way, you know. And then and they even went her way a little bit for a time in New York, and then like one of her jokes like just really didn't go well, like one of like that she was like really proud of, and she like kept in her set. And
But just because of one night, one joke.
yeah, it was a pretty like it was like
It's
a
weird.
whole. It was actually like a very immersive joke where she like dressed up as Louis C.K. and like
Oh, no.
started like making fun
She
of him.
got canceled because
Because
she's
she-
making fun of Louis C.K. who got canceled.
Yeah.
That is the most comedy scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
that is ridiculous.
Exactly. So that's like why she's like been like kind of just excommunicated from like the clubs in New York.
You know, there needs to be a support group for comedians.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why Madrid is nice, because I feel like that's kind of it. Like the friendly ones, at least, you know, we keep each other in check for sure.
Yeah.
But I like at the beginning you would get some like tips or rejection. I would get a bunch of that, and I just thought I can ignore those, you know. But when I started the podcast, a lot of people started like commenting on the podcast. Oh, you should do this, and that started to really fucking bother me. Like I got like I thought I could just ignore rejection and ignore people telling me what to do on stage and stuff like that. But
But is it
to a
coming
certain
from like a
point,
good place or like a bad place?
all over the place. Like
All
some
over the-
people there's just like kind of, you can tell they're a little bit jealous and they're like, fuck you. And there's some people actually constructive, but it's like if it's coming from everywhere, it's even hard to like make sense out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, as a female, I am very aware of what I say.
Yeah.
To be fair, like it just so I never like if I sometimes I look at people perform and I'm like, ooh, if he said this, it would be funnier.
Yeah.
But I won't say it. Like if you ask me, hey, do you think we could like how could I improve this? Did you like it? I could say something, but like straight away I wouldn't just go up to you and be like,
That
if you
too.
change,
Is that what you were thinking when you were looking at his notes? Is that what you were thinking? Like, oof.
No.
That's but that's something I realized too. The people that I actually want tips from, I need to ask. They never give me.
Yeah,
you know, I need to actively go and say, hey, you know, Abdullah, tell me what to do. I'm struggling here. Or like, yeah, because those people like you as well. You're like, you're in this for so long. Actually, Leo always gives me this tip, which is just perform a bunch, dude. Just stop trying to figure out the like logistics and the strategy. Just do as much as you can, and then you'll naturally like fit in. I don't know if that makes sense.
I can see Leo getting frustrated with you. You asking too many questions.
Yeah.
Your neurotic brain just like, Leo, what am I doing wrong? Like,
Once I asked him something, and he just answered me like an emoji of like a face, frustrated face, and then he didn't
He didn't
say
actually
no.
say anything.
No.
Just
Yeah. Later he did, but it took him like a couple of days. Yeah. I guess there was no question there, was there?
oh, this was off a question. I don't know, or-
Yeah.
But so like you're from Venezuela, from
Yeah.
context clues. I've gotten the context clues of the conversation, and you never lived in the United States. You just visited a lot, or like
yeah, I just visit a lot.
Oh wow. And you visited those cities like in particular.
Yeah.
And now you're going. I'm from just like 45 minutes north of San Diego. So
Ooh.
yeah, that's where I'm from. I don't know if you know Mission Viejo, but
No, I don't think
No.
I do. Like, they have taken me to Tijuana.
Queen.
Oh.
They're really proud of getting medicines in Tijuana.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's on
You
the
go
border.
eat in Tijuana.
TJ. I love
TJ.
all the Americans call it TJ. I love you know this.
No.
It's
Tijuana is
like,
TJ.
we're gonna go to TJ.
Yeah.
You want to come? They never invited me.
You never been to Tijuana?
I've been many times for
Really?
flights. Yeah.
In medicine.
And medicine. Actually, my cousin got like that eye surgery in Tijuana.
No way.
Oh, like LASIK?
LASIK,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it true that they put like a little, like they stick like a little thingy on your
Oh,
eyes?
I don't know. I've never gone.
Have you guys seen that?
I really hope they don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to get LASIK, but
Really?
I heard it's
'Cause I have, like,
uncomfortable.
You have a lens?
6.5 of.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like, if I took off my contact lenses, I would just see color.
Really?
It's just blur.
Right. I don't see color.
And
Oh.
I always have like this bad
Right on, brother.
feeling when I'm in open water that
Yeah.
I can't, if something happens, I can't like swim underwater and see because
Oh,
my
no.
contacts are gonna fall out and then I'm gonna
Right.
be completely blind. It's just gonna be blue and I'm gonna die drowning.
Right, but that's not like a.
You do worry a lot, don't you?
But I don't give out that vibe, right?
No.
No, not until you said it. Then
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said you were anxious, I was surprised. You seem like you have your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you do, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, and the anxiety is just underlying, like
Yeah.
within.
I've learned to not like let it go outside. Like,
Right.
you know, like if I see imminent danger, I would be like,
Like a possum or like a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you never know until you're in the situation, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why it's like fight or flight
Fight or flight.
or possum, of course.
I realize that I'm the only one listening to the podcast. It's a different vibe. No, you don't need to. It's really not. It wasn't like a cue for you guys to put it. Isn't it a different vibe?
It is.
It's
You're
kind of like
it
makes
puts you in a
it-
different space.
Yeah,
and
and I'm
also
a-
like technically, I don't like you don't have to like feel like you have to speak up a lot more because
Right.
yeah, I'm not speaking very loudly, but you guys can hear me
No.
pretty well, right?
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm a little buzzed too, so it's like a weird space, like
He's
a
drunk
side of
already.
an aquarium.
I feel like I'm on the radio.
Yeah, this makes it more real, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pressure's on whenever you put it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I say that you just stop talking afterwards. What's going on?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No,
Tell me
that
more,
wasn't it.
and I'm gonna take these off.
Take it off.
It was the headphones.
You're right. It puts a lot of pressure on.
Right? I feel like because there's a lot of silence, and then I hear the silence in the headphones, I'm like, oh no, what am I doing wrong?
Say something funny now.
Which is a huge struggle for me sometimes because I'm not that funny, as Pato's friends
Oh.
make it very clear.
It depends on the people.
I wanna.
Oh,
They've never told that to him.
Somebody
to his
told
face.
you
Not to
you're
my
not that
face.
funny.
No, they told Pato, and Pato just told me a few minutes ago.
I feel bad now. Yeah.
It's fine.
You're
I'm
taking
not
it-
for everyone.
You're taking it poorly.
I had a friend-
Nobody's for everyone.
I had a friend sit down with me and say, I had a kind of like an intervention for my set from two different people at two different points in time.
Okay.
One of them was Martino. One of our good friends, Martino. Martino said, my friend sat down with me. He's like, dude, you're saying some stuff that'll get you canceled. And I'm like, dude, I'm not at the point where I'll get, if I get canceled, it will be like negative. Like I have nothing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
There's nothing that I'm going to lose. And then this other girl said that she went to London and that she saw a couple of shows in London and that she was so impressed because over there, no one's offensive. And I was like, there's no way that's right. That's
offensive.
not like that's her feedback. Like compared to Madrid, what I noticed is London, no one's offensive ever. And I'm like, there's no way.
I mean, yeah, the sample size
But
she got
like,
is
no
probably-
one's
Yeah.
offensive or no one gets offended. What's the difference?
No, the comedians don't
not
do like
offensive.
offensive jokes.
Oh, okay.
Everyone's
Oh,
like
okay.
clean comedy, and she's like, "You should do that." I'm like, "All right."
Well, also, where did she go? Because she might have not gone to like there are
Yeah.
dark comedy.
That's my
shows,
point.
but-
That was my my whole. I was mad at that one.
It is true that I feel like Spain is the place where you can offend people because, like the social conversation, as we said, is just a little bit back. Like,
Yeah.
20 years back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like
In
we're still
Spanish.
thinking it's okay in Spanish. Yeah, no, in Spanish it's okay to like do an Asian accent.
Yeah.
Like that is okay. And you
Yeah.
look at them and you're like, that's not okay.
That's not
and
okay.
they're like, yeah, it is. That's
Yeah.
how they sound.
Yeah, they don't
And
realize it.
The English
even
scene
realize.
kind of is also like that. Like you can get away with a lot,
You can get away with a lot.
but the judgment is definitely a lot rougher from like English-speaking crowds
Yeah.
for sure.
Speaking of clean comedians, I saw the Jerry Seinfeld movie, Unfrosted.
Oh yeah,
That was bad.
really?
you
Oh
not
no,
like it?
Sorry if this gets me canceled.
No.
But you,
I don't think it
Did you
will.
enjoy the movie?
No, I hated it. It was awful.
really? I kind of like it. Did you kind of like it? I kind of enjoyed it.
No.
All right,
I thought it was enjoyable.
I mean,
I thought it
the
was a
biggest
silly
joke
movie.
is that Pop-Tarts suck.
Yeah.
Dude, no, he's obsessed with Pop Tarts. Look, I'm not even a big Jerry Seinfeld
All
fan.
right.
I never saw Seinfeld.
Oh, I did. I love Seinfeld.
Did not go over well. No,
It's just funny because now he's flustered.
no. But I thought it was just a silly movie, and I was in for the silly ride that it put us in.
I liked it. I thought it had great jokes. It was like a kind of like a silly movie to make.
It was just ridiculous.
The idea that Jerry Seinfeld, never makes anything, right? And when he decides to make something, it's like a movie about like a child's
He's obsessed with Pop Tarts.
breakfast treat.
He like genuinely thinks like Pop Tarts are like the best thing in the world. He loves them.
Yeah.
I lost respect for him after that movie.
After the Pop Tart movie?
Oh, that was it.
It's like
it wasn't
you're
like the
s-
sexist.
It's
comments.
like, wow, you are so rich and you love Pop-Tarts.
Right.
Couldn't like develop a palate after getting rich. Like,
Right.
fuck. Pop-Tarts. Have you
He-
guys had? You probably have.
Many Pop Tarts.
It doesn't look good.
They suck. They're so bad.
Well, I
They
only
look
really
dry.
have the brown sugar one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Only the brown sugar.
I mean, I just think it's offensive to pastries to call this a pastry.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
they do
so
that, don't they?
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even have like a mascot, does it? Or like I think maybe now they made one, but
Really.
yeah.
I don't know. I like it was a rough watch. Like you kind of need to be in a specific mental space. But I'm famously known as the guy that loves every single Adam Sandler movie. I love
Oh, yeah,
it.
that's
Every
true.
single one? No,
Yep.
you did not like The Cobbler.
The fact that you
Oh,
even
the cobbler.
know
I didn't watch that one. You're right. Everyone always gets me. The other time, who said that? The one that he plays like his twin sister.
Oh,
That was a
Jackie
bad
and,
one.
Wow.
Jackie and Jill.
Yeah,
Jack and
Jack and
Jill.
Jill.
That's a rough one. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not a good
That's
one.
not
I just
good.
No,
like I
that's
just
a bad
stopped
Adam
watching
Sandler has
them.
one good movie and then like 4 bad ones.
4 horrible ones.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What,
I'm a
what's
fan.
his?
Like
what's
early
his?
Sandler. Poof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got like 3 good movies, maybe 4.
I would
That
say
I like.
5.
Personally.
5.
Oh, you said 1. Okay, now we're up.
No, but like
Let's go
it
through
was-
them.
If we
one,
go
like,
through
really
the
good
old
one.
ones, like Happy Gilmore,
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison was the one with
51st Days.
Oh no, wait, the other
Like-
one.
The Longest Yard.
Oh, the Wedding Singer.
But that's not his.
That's kind of his. It's a Happy Gilmore production.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Which is impressive.
yeah.
You mean the Wedding Singer?
The
or?
Wedding Singer. I
Yeah.
love The Wedding Singer. Okay, see, now we
Yeah.
already have 5. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
That's good.
He has like this serious one called Reign Over Me, which is pretty good. It's a serious movie. It's not a funny movie.
I don't know.
Or
Punch Drunk Love.
or
But that's not his.
No, that's.
oh, you mean like it has to be from like his production?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, okay.
Where he
I
basically
really like-
plays himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what
I
you
really
mean.
like the Mediterranean mystery movies with Jennifer Aniston.
I
There's
don't love
2
them, but I
of
don't
them.
hate them.
Right?
They're okay.
It's
Like-
enjoyable.
Like if I see them while I'm eating, I'll enjoy
Yeah,
it.
imagine my household. It's just me
Just
watching
go
Adam
with it.
Sandler.
The OG with
oh
Jen
yeah,
Aniston
just
is
go
great.
with it.
Holy
But then
shit!
all the other ones are like, meh.
Yeah, you're right. My household is just Adam Sandler movies and reality TV shows. That's it. That's.
Dude, let me tell you, like the amount of you that you guys like Adam Sandler and the amount that I like Adam Sandler is like a big gap. There's
Yeah.
a big gap there. I can only watch like his older ones, probably because when I grew up, I watched them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, no. But then I can watch like his good movie. He has like Uncut Gems, which is like a series movie, not a.
Again, not his.
Not his, but like him as an actor. You know, him as an actor.
Yeah. His as an actor. You have that. Those
He's a good actor.
And
Uncut Gems and.
Is there another serious one?
Reign Over Me, but
okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch his new special?
I didn't know.
What you think?
I didn't like it.
No.
No.
Soft jokes. Kind of like lame
Soft jokes. It was just. I feel like it was dad jokes, like the things that he can't tell to his daughter anymore because their daughters are all grown up. It's like they won't have it, so I'm just gonna tell them to you
so
guys.
I'll force it into you guys.
And then he ends it on like a really high note of like, oh, I love comedy.
Yeah.
It
was kind of cringy.
Oh, he brings out the guitar.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a musical.
Oh, it's
a little bit like comedy cabaret situation.
Oh yeah. Does he bring out the bands too?
There's a guy on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing like helping him out there, and like all of his like there are funny moments where he's like, where it's haha yeah okay, but I don't think it merited a special. Like if he was an Adam Sandler, nobody would have been like, let's greenlight this project.
Yeah,
that's true.
He is like Mr. Netflix though. You know.
Yeah, I know that deal is.
Yeah.
Think people like Gabs here are keeping him.
I love it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
literally.
It just gives me a good vibe that a white man is finally getting the spotlight.
Finally.
You know. I don't know. Sorry.
Technically a minority because he's Jewish, but yeah.
Technically.
Boom.
Yeah.
Props to him.
Have you guys seen this meme that's like there's an Adam Sandler in every movie in every fucking country? There's a lot of people that look like him.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, there's a Facebook group of lookalikes.
Yeah,
like Adam Sandler doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Have you guys had any like someone that people tell you look like?
Yeah.
Who
do you got?
Shailene Woodley.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's okay because she did like one big TV show and then like one movie. No, she did I forgot the movies. One of those teen.
Like drama.
Yeah. No, like dystopian future, but for teens.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like the Maze Runner.
Yeah, but not the Maze Runner. Another one.
There's Twilight, and then there's then there's
one where they segregated people by their talents.
Or not Twilight. I meant
what?
I meant the Hunting Bird one.
Oh, the Mockingbird.
Okay, based on that, they started like greenlighting Divergence.
That's
Divergence.
Yeah.
Whew. Got there eventually.
Which, Divergence. Okay, I don't remember the actors in that thing.
It's okay.
I don't know. For me, no one ever said anything. Like,
you haven't got anyone?
No, zero. The bad guy, the bad soldier from Inglourious Bastards, the young dude that has a movie made out of him. You guys remember that guy?
Like the one that like killed people in the tower, like the German
that
soldier,
guy.
the sniper guy.
I cannot remember.
Well, that's such a specific.
It's very specific.
It's because Chavi told me that once, and it got stuck to my head because that guy was a Nazi. So I was like, "Come on, dude, what are we doing?"
Wasn't he blonde? Like,
maybe he's just speaking. Maybe it was just like blonde because.
Am I blonde? I don't think I'm blonde.
No, you're not blonde.
I'm not blonde. I'm balding. That's what I am.
Yeah, ever since you.
But now we know what Chavi's favorite movie is.
Yeah, and character. And he was really excited. He was like,
character. That'd be crazy if his favorite character is the Nazi sniper.
Pato does not look like a model. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you don't look like a model.
That's really weird that you'd say that. I don't. It's the fact that you were even thinking it.
No, well, come on. Don't make me sound great. We were talking about this
we weren't
before.
talking about it.
Yeah, my friend Saleh said you
brought up
like
the fact that I don't like you. You were thinking about it.
This wasn't. It
was in your head previously.
It wasn't a random
from your
thought.
own accord.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't
I feel
a
like
random
you could
thought.
model though.
You feel like he could model?
Yeah.
It's the attitude.
It's not the attitude. If it's anything, it's not the attitude.
You know, it's
look at least like those like stock images you could do.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. That I can buy. Stock image model.
Yeah.
For like
those are
companies.
like the cleanest people though. They're with like perfect teeth and like
but you have to be like clean.
Generic.
Like I feel like you and I wouldn't make the cut.
Generic. No. Not look at my socks. These are made out of bamboo.
Oh wow.
S-
Very
Not
very
generic.
Cool. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Bamboo
be
socks.
careful.
I'm really proud of these socks. I got them in Segovia. this
They
weekend.
are nice. You know, show that I
100%
started.
bamboo or just bamboo fiber
I didn't
with polyester?
ask too many questions.
A little elastane there. Okay.
But the shop owner said that like they're bamboo made, like that's why I got them into my shop because I thought it was so interesting. And all the other socks were like they were
Let us touch it.
put
I
on
wanna-
you want to touch it if you want. You don't have to if you like. Yeah, you
It's kind of just a sock.
yeah, it does feel like a sock.
Yeah.
And it was fun because all the perch, like the free form stand where all the other socks of the bamboo kinds were.
Yeah.
The free form. What did I say?
I don't know. I
There's a bamboo
completely
stand?
lost
There's
the
a bamboo.
thread.
It was a bamboo.
Yeah.
So let's have your news section.
Oh shit.
News segment.
Fuck, I don't think it's that good.
Oh shit! Wait. Not it.
This is what I have to deal with.
All right. We have a. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Is it coming out of your headset too?
I can hear it.
See
Yeah,
what
for
I
sure.
wrote down. Let's see what I wrote down. Oh, did you guys hear? There's no more. They're taking away all the scooters in Madrid.
Yeah, I heard.
The electric scooters. No
I
more.
for one second thought you squished together the word school and shooter, and then you said honestly, it's
They're
not a
taking
joke.
out all school shooters. They know how to prevent this.
Yeah.
My brain went
Anyone
there.
that can be radicalized, they're out.
Nailed it. Almeida. Just,
You know what?
or-
Good. I don't like scooters.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
think they're lame. I think they're dangerous.
I've never
That's
used
one of the
one.
reasons.
You use the
I've
one?
never used one.
Me neither. It
'Cause
sounds dangerous.
It sounds it is dangerous. I have seen people almost ran me over, or almost ran like old people over.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a crazy accident 2 days ago. We were coming back from work, Barbara and I, and literally just a car rammed into like a guy in the scooter, and he flew like on top of the car
Oh,
and
shit.
crashed, and he broke his arm. He fell with his arm open,
He was on a scooter or
and he didn't get up. And I was like, what do you do in that situation? Like, there was enough people already there that I was like, oh, he's fine. Let's just go home. I wanted to go
There's
home.
like a word for that when there's so many people that everyone expects someone else to do something that no one does anything.
Oh, this happened to me literally yesterday
Oof.
when I went shopping for the shoes that I showed you earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
There was a guy that just fell, but he looked a little bit like not super clean.
Yeah.
And his cane had been like duct taped, like it was
Okay.
probably broken, and they duct taped it.
Oh, no.
And,
Yeah.
and he just fell in the middle of like the street, like
Oh, no.
crossing in the crosswalk. And
You didn't
and
do
there were
anything.
like there was a guy in a motorcycle. He stopped, and then like two other people in front of me and me, and we all just stopped, but none of us moved. And the guy in the motorcycle was like kind enough to like get him up, and I was just like,
Thank God.
possum, I'm a possum. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, he was
And
like-
he like helped him up, and he's like, no, it's okay, I'm just going to the bus stop over there. And he's like, oh yeah, I got on my bike. So he left the bike in the middle of the street.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh, I'll take you to the bus stop.
Yeah.
So I helped there,
Kinda.
but
Oh,
there
I
you
couldn't
go.
get him up like that. I need a moment to react.
You
That's
nailed
nice.
it though. No, yeah, you did. I think you nailed it.
Yeah, karma points.
Yeah.
Karma points.
No, nope.
I had 0 because as soon as the guy fell, one guy got close to him and was like, okay, good, let's go home. And I just rushed home after the accident.
Yeah, you really just need one designated helper.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Like, what's the rest of the world gonna do?
Just look
the best person
concerned.
just comes forward. Yeah.
100%.
Was he like in a electric scooter of the city or like a
Yeah,
moped?
like a Lime scooter.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
one of those.
Yeah.
Lime
I
scooters.
take them very rarely. They are like expensive though.
They're kind of
They're
expensive.
Yeah. I think the minimum price is like €1.30 or something like that, and then it goes up. From
Yeah.
there.
I also know a guy that fell and woke up in the hospital with all his cheekbone broken, and there was a high risk that he would lose his eyes because there's nothing supporting his eyes.
What?
Yeah, because he was drunk. He got a scooter after the clubbing or whatever, and he fell face first.
Jesus.
And he woke up in a hospital, and he couldn't like speak, and he was all fucked up. And yeah,
Where did you see that?
it was a brother of a friend.
Fear unlocked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, never do scooters. Good. Fuck scooters.
Yeah, that's the reason why, because they were dangerous.
They're super dangerous.
My friend, actually, that I personally know him, he like broke his collarbone on one of them.
Oh, no.
He ran over a patch of wet leaves and just over. Well, for his collarbone for a couple of months.
Yeah,
he's fine.
you are very dramatic about your stories.
How many would you guess that there are in the city? By the way,
5,000.
I think way more than 5,000. I think 6,000. No, I'm just kidding. 10,000.
I was trying to keep like a poker face because 5,000 was a really good guess.
Really?
6,000.
Oh shit! And I would get it. All right.
Yeah, 6,000 scooters. No more.
That's not a lot. I thought it would be.
Yeah, I guess I think I would have said more too. Yeah.
All right. Next story.
I'm realizing I only have two news stories, and this.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. It's like a story time background music.
Oh,
and Land Before Time.
Ask, what does this sound?
Yeah, I have some
Open
random
for it,
sounds. I also have this, which is like a spooky
Someone's doing something very sneaky.
something.
Is it spooky or like mischievous?
Is mischievous.
Yeah, just like, ooh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get the last cookie in the.
Yeah, exactly.
Up to no good.
Yeah.
Oh, which brings us to our next news article, transition. Doing mischievous things. The UK is very mad and upset about a Spanish website that they want to get taken down. And it's a Spanish website that has... This is why this news section is going to be disappointing, because I couldn't find the name of the website because they didn't want to name it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's a website that names it's just all the countries in order by deaths per balcony jumping.
Hell yeah.
And
like they keep
and
these
the
score?
UK is just leading.
yeah, no, well,
that.
actually, Spain is like number one. But
No
like,
way.
because it's the people who die. It's the
it's
country
the
that has the
country
most
where-
deaths.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
but the nationality is obviously
Yeah.
people from the UK.
That is whoever did that
Yeah.
website is really funny.
It's a Spanish website.
Imagine, like, yo, you know this tragedy that happens every year? Let's keep score. You know, let's
It is something
make it
that
fun.
we joke a lot in the Spanish scene because
Yeah.
it is
Uh,
very
what, it's
ridiculous.
called, is it balconing?
Balconing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you know,
is-
I made a balconing joke once in a wedding, and it was like the groom was Spanish, but the bride was from the UK,
Uh-huh.
and I made a balconing joke. Turns out that one of her aunts,
Died?
no, her son had died.
Jesus.
Doing balconing.
Fuck.
It
The
is dangerous.
consequences.
Like, yeah,
So it actually killed with half of the room, but then
Oh, no.
a couple of other people were like
Yeah, fuck.
This is at the wedding?
at the wedding.
Oh.
It was so the groom was like one of my husband's like really close friends.
Yeah.
And
Like-
because it was it was in two languages, then he
Yeah.
was like emceeing in Spanish and I would be like the translator.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like we would just like go off script and
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's fun to kill a wedding, you know. Everyone there.
But to be honest, you probably killed with half of the room, and the other half really wanted to laugh, but they couldn't.
They
you know?
couldn't. Yeah.
Because they knew the woman.
Some British people laughed, but
Yeah.
not all.
Well, it's not like everyone knew that had happened, right? It's like
Nobody like the bride told me, and then like I
Oh,
saw she pointed out who it was, and then I didn't actually like approach her later because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was scared, like I don't want to approach that.
Well,
Yeah.
at least like it didn't kill you in the moment of the set, right? It's like
No. It wasn't like she stood up and started crying.
yeah.
No.
To be
They're
honest,
British. They were not gonna cry.
Yeah,
Public
no.
place. Come on, no.
There was cough a little and
Yeah.
smoke. Or what do British people do?
smoke out of a
Have
pipe,
tea?
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, out
Have
of a
tea,
pipe.
biscuits.
Solve a mystery.
Well, they solve mysteries. That's what they do.
Yeah. With that music that I just
Scooby-Doo.
played. Any
Sherlock
other
Holmes.
news?
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
just got it.
You just got it?
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
why do
right.
they solve mysteries?
Oh,
Okay,
right.
Sherlock Holmes. What were you saying?
Any other news segments?
Oh no, I think that's it.
That's it?
That's it, brother.
That's horrible.
I know. I had another one, but I can't.
That wasn't
find it.
hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was okay. It was
Good
fun.
job.
I think it was
Yeah, good
enjoyable.
job.
Yeah,
Good job.
thank you.
High five. I want to high five someone.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I just want to high five with somebody. Sorry.
Is that a song?
Oh,
I just want to have a with
I want to
somebody.
dance with somebody.
Oh, before we close, I really want to say I really liked your poster that you brought to Edinburgh.
Thank
it was
you.
a really nicely done, and I saw the others. I voted for yours, by the way.
Thank you.
And I saw the other posters up for the competition, and they sucked mostly.
They
they
sucked.
Yeah.
I can't say it out loud because then I'm just like bitter.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah, they
Was
kind of
it-
sucked. If
Was
you're
it that
interested to know,
Payasa
go
poster?
to yeah.
I stalked you on Instagram before this a little bit. Is it the Payasa poster maybe?
I also did that. Well, I do my own posters because I'm not going to pay anyone for that.
Oh really?
But-
You do them?
yeah, because I studied design. Didn't
pretty
get a job
fucking
doing
cool.
it. But
all right, congratulations. All right, that's
yeah,
impressive.
if anybody in this is interested,
Yeah.
hit me up.
I kind of need a designer because Pato
Hey.
fucking bailing on me.
Oh, for the podcast?
Yeah, dude.
What are you talking
Fuck
about?
you. You sold your computer.
Yeah.
You're the only editor. Doesn't this sound like a drug
I need
story?
a new one. That's
He went to the US. He's our editor. He edits the videos.
Oh,
and the
shit.
images.
Yeah,
and then
it's
he
me.
came back from the US and was like, all right, when are we starting the podcast again? And he was like, oh, it's something I need to tell you. I sold my computer. And I was like, why? And he was like, I needed the money. Like,
No, I need because the computer was broken. I needed to get it. I need to get another computer.
okay.
Like I'm gonna use the money that I sold the computer for to get another computer.
Sounded like a drug story. Like you needed.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, great poster.
Thank you.
Yeah, and what should people? We want to plug anything?
Your Instagram show's coming up.
Oh, my Instagram show. That's great. At Alicia _Montoya_H. Not easy to find, but you know.
We'll put it in the description.
No, I don't. I can't even remember when I have a show.
Really?
I have shows in Spanish here.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the month, but I can't plug.
Yeah.
You cannot.
I can plug it if you're a Spanish speaker. Just, I got my show with Leo Di Battista.
Yeah. La Estupenda.
In Estupenda, I got 2 runs of that this month, last week of September, and then 2 runs of my own show, Payasa.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
So
what I have.
go follow her on Instagram, and don't follow Pato.
No, actually, I don't want
because-
it.
Oh, and
He doesn't
October
want to.
5th, I'm opening for an American comedian.
Oh hell yeah!
Sid Singh is coming October 5th, Comedy Lab, and I'm going to be opening
Great.
for him. Yeah.
Say that again. The name?
Sid Singh?
Sid Singh.
Yeah.
Indian?
Well, so he is from Indian heritage, but he's
Cool.
born in America.
Because Singh is
Singh, yeah.
it's a-
No, Sid Singh is... You figure that out.
All right.
All right, well, thanks for coming on. It was a lot of fun.
It was really
We're
lovely to have
happy.
you. Thank
Do
you
we-
very
I
much.
thought it was like a
No,
show.
I don't share. Yeah, that was just like I was presenting you
Thank you.
to the audience. I don't know.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
Cool.
Goodbye.
All right. All right. Awesome. It's always awkward after you finish because I'm still
Look.
talking to the mic.
This is the first time I've done it headphoneless. Fully.
Really?
Yeah.
It's nice.
I think.
It made me so nervous.
Yeah.